just do these things, don't do these things. And during the course of that time, we can start switching on those activities, those ranges of motion that we were trying to protect. That should be common knowledge. And if it's not common knowledge, then what should be common knowledge is that there are people out there who can help you. And you don't have to discover this on your own. You just got to know who to ask, why you're asking that person versus another. And if the full story is on the table, then the most help can be given. It's when I write a white paper, I hope that white paper hits somebody, right? Because it probably will, but I can't say it would be generalizable to everyone that hits that little piece of, that little piece of advice.
So, say if you had a player in rural, I don't know, Tennessee. I don't even know if that's rural, but
Mm-hmm.
or you had somebody in Russia and they were looking at your Instagram thinking, this is amazing. I want to find somebody. How do we find a physio that works? Do you know, is it like you're saying, just somebody that doesn't come and immediately go, okay, this is my ABCD plan? They actually stop and go, show me you working out, show me your some game footage, so that we can actually start reverse engineering from there and going, okay, I can see that area being like, the rotational of the trunk is being
Mm-hmm.
weaker than it could. Is it a case of cookie cutter versus actually giving a damn about the player, do you think, that makes it a good physio to take?
Yeah, I would agree to that. The advice that I give most people when they're asking me, how do I know? How do I know this person is going to be on my team? How do I know this person has my best interest in mind? Is I say, interview them. When I say that, people, they look at me so strangely. The typical way we consume medicine is, all right, I have a doctor. Well, why do you have a doctor? Well, my insurance says this is my doctor. I was like, okay, there you go. First mistake. You should interview your physician like you're interviewing someone to work for you, because that is what your physician is doing. They work for you. So they have to be the right fit. They have to understand where you are coming from, and you know you should trust them uh, based on what they're telling you. If they ask you the questions, hey, listen, show me when, tell me how. You got a video? I want to see it. If you're a physician, if you're a therapist, if you're a chiropractor, if your trainer is doing that, you've got a winner. I promise you, you have a winner. But I would bet my license if you interviewed 100 docs in that manner, in the way that you were trying to vet them for your care, 80 wouldn't even begin with those questions. And the 20 that did would be cut off for time at some point, even if they really wanted to. And so the settings many times and are in the US, our structure of kind of retroactive care and volume based care does not lend itself to a high quality experience for the health seeking person. But there are still people out there like myself, and I can name a half dozen others throughout this country and over in Europe and in Australia, who do it just the way we do, that we're connected to. So that's what we try and do is, all right, well, where are you? You're in Melbourne. All right, I got 2 names in Melbourne. These are people who train. These are people who are licensed, trusted professionals. Start there. But if you go and the guy smells funny, showed up late, didn't answer your text, and rushed through it, all right, not a good fit. That's okay. Someone out there is a good fit for you. Just keep looking. And if we can be helpful in that by either exposing you to our new network of providers or just trying to find them for you, we'll do that too.
I think that's the problem. Is like it's the was it the law of authority they call it? Like because they've got some letters after their name, people assume, oh, that's it. I've got to stay with that person.